So one of the other things that I was able to do is put together the registration for this. And it was kind of hard. The buyer that I got it from, Tom, of course, the Scenic Cruiser King, he is the one who sold it to me. He had trouble in Indiana or Illinois to get it titled, and he finally got it titled because they had never heard of a yellow coach bus. And so he finally got that done. And so when I took it to our state and went to go title it, yellow coach wasn't in the system. They didn't have it as a manufacturer. And so that's kind of an interesting thing, that you actually had to go back to the state. They had to have somebody in the Secretary of State actually do research to make sure that it was a vehicle, and then they turned around and then titled it for me. So it's a 1941 yellow coach. I'm the very first one in the state of Michigan to be registered, and I'm using a 1941 license plate, which is kind of neat. I found it on eBay. In the state of Michigan, you can actually plate it with an original license plate. And so, as you can see, I paid $35 for the registration. We have a kind of a nice deal here in the state that historic vehicles don't have much registration fees at all for a 20,000 pound bus to be titling it for $35. So there's a little announcement that I actually have to keep with the registration. If I ever get pulled over in another state, it explains that you can use authentic license plates. And so I just kind of taped it to my registration to make sure that that is the case. And then if you take a look up here, I've got insurance for it as well. Kind of put my thumb over some stuff. And so there it is. I'm insured with Hagerty. And again, Hagerty Motors, they basically came back with a letter saying that I'm not allowed to use it for transportation. It's insured as a motorhome. It is a motorhome right now. I had to pull the propane out of it. I think they don't like propane in the campers and stuff, which is fine because I wasn't going to use propane in the use of it. So that's kind of what I'm ready to do. I've got like I said, my list of chores that we hopefully get done this week. I'm taking off here in a couple of hours, and I'll be heading down. I'll probably spend the night in the Detroit area, and then I will be there Monday afternoon about the same time. Hopefully Scott and Tyler pull in, and we'll be ready to roll. So Scott, by the way, does not know that I made these manuals, and so keep it a secret. Tyler said they were probably going to go see a movie today, and so he probably doesn't know that I did this. I want to surprise him with it because I think it's pretty cool to have the manuals in a usable bound format like this.